also in German.
Wait, there was a ring. Keep going.
A ring it was this dwarf who had turned himself into a fish to guard his massive amount of gold that he had accumulated. He was like the most wealthy dwarf ever. And there was this...
Gary Coleman.
Okay. There was these two gods. One of them was half giant. He was always causing mischief. The other one was Odin.
Odin Kirk.
They're walking down on Earth, and they are just walking along, and they see an otter come up out of the river with fish in his mouth. And the one who's half giant, I can't remember his name, he's always doing squirrely stuff. I heard this story from Brett Stone. He's always causing trouble. He throws a rock and kills the otter. Like, Odin's going, what? I can't do that. He's like, because I do that kind of stuff because I'm a mischief maker. And so he skins the otter and puts the skin in his belt. Soon they come along a house that this guy lives in, and they're welcomed in, and he's like, yeah, my son will be back. He catches the best fish soon. Like, we'll grill it up and we'll have dinner. And they're like, oh, cool. And after a while, he didn't come, and the father's like, what do you got there on your belt? And he's like, oh, I killed this otter. And like, immediately the man starts lamenting, like, oh, that's my son. I turned him into an otter so that he could catch really good fish. And so then the man was like, you need to repay this debt. And so they're like, oh crap, what can we do? And then, like, after a little bit of deliberation, he decided that the only way to repay the debt is for a gold piece in place of every hair that was on that belt. So they had to go. They knew of this dwarf, I guess, and so they went to the ocean. They couldn't get the dwarf's gold. Like, they couldn't get near it. They were trying to catch the fish. The fish wouldn't give it up. And so they went and they got like this magic net from, what was it? I think giants. Some giants that live by the ocean. And so Odin's not doing this, by the way. It's just troublemaking half giant, half god. So then he like tricks the giant, like smooth talks the giant. He's also always smooth talking people. Smooth talks the giant into giving up her magic net that she has because she's also very infatuated with gold, and she can't stand knowing that somebody else has more gold than her. So she's like all for them taking this like dwarf's gold. So he takes the net and he throws it in the ocean, catches the fish, goes down, gets all the gold, comes back, and the dwarf is like, the dwarf has something left in his hand, and he's like, oh, they needed every single piece of gold, by the way. Like, there was none left over. And he's like, give me that ring. And he's like, no, it's mine. It's mine. It's like my most prized possession. And he's like, give it. And it turns out it's like a ring that like turns anything to gold or something like that. And it like takes over and corrupts whoever. And so somehow he tricks him into like, okay, he gets the ring. They go back. The father is putting a piece of gold on every hair, and he comes down the last hair, and he's like, what the heck? And, his name is Loki. Okay.
Where's he going?
So Loki is clutching onto that ring, and Odin's like, give it up, man, give it up. So like, after a while, he's like, okay, fine. And so finally, the ring. As they're leaving, he talks about like, he said like the last little like sentence about that family is that he left them and they were looking at each other with like murderous intent or something like that, because over that ring they're like fighting.
It's Toki. Toki's from Middle.
But I think it's Loki. Which one's Toki?
Toki is the one. That guy.
Okay. Who's the guy with the blonde hair?
Blonde hair, the Swiss guy. You know, he's got the masterclass finger hands.
Okay. And he's the one who's like supposed to be like that guy, right?
into G milfs.